Hey my YouTube family, check this video out. It's real serious.
Northwest is 13 years old. 13! Let that sink in for a minute. She was born in 2013. Do the math. She's barely a teenager, yet she's being paraded around like she's some grown-ass woman, looking 18 at least. And for what? For clicks? For likes? For her mom's brand? This is exactly what Kanye was trying to prevent. He saw this coming. He saw the vulture circling, the way the industry chews up kids and spits them out as broken adults. He fought to keep her away from the spotlight, away from social media, away from all this toxic bullshit. But of course, Kim took advantage of that. She saw an opening. She saw a way to capitalize, and she jumped on it without a second thought about what it would do to her own daughter. Now look where we are. North is surrounding herself with all these underground rap weirdos and fashion freaks. Grown-ass adults, by the way, many of them who are deep in drugs and God knows what else. And we're supposed to celebrate this? We're supposed to call it self-expression? Bullshit. It's a goddamn tragedy unfolding in real time. We are watching a child get thrown to the wolves because her mother is too busy building an empire to actually parent. This is not about North finding her identity. This is about a lost kid trying to fit in with a crowd that has no business being anywhere near a teenager. The root of this problem goes deeper than just one family, though. It's about our entire fucked up obsession with fame. We treat children like commodities, like little extensions of their famous parents. We put them on red carpets before they can even spell their own names. We give them social media accounts and millions of followers and then act surprised when they grow up too fast, when they're surrounded by predators, when they're dealing with shit no kid should ever have to face. We have seen this story play out time and time again. Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, Macaulay Culkin, Michael Jackson. We have watched the industry devour them, and we keep feeding it more kids because we're addicted to the spectacle.
Oh my god, Alien, why don't you just back off of her? Let her be her. Oh my god, let her be herself. Oh my god, leave her alone. You don't know her.
You are a pedophile. I don't know her, but I care about children. I care about children, goddammit. This is a form of child abuse dressed up as opportunity. These kids don't have a choice. They're born into a world where every moment of their lives is potential content. They don't get to be awkward or make mistakes or just be kids without the whole world watching and judging. Their childhood is stolen, sold to the highest bidder, and we're all complicit because we can't look away. We're watching a 13-year-old girl get groomed by an industry that has a long history of destroying young lives, and we're calling it empowerment. It's sickening. Children should not be in the spotlight, period. No exceptions. Oh, but they're mature for their age. Oh, but they love it. No. Kids don't know what's best for them. That's why they have parents. And when those parents fail, when those parents choose fame over their child's well-being, we need to call it what it is, a catastrophic failure of parenting. We need laws that protect these kids, that limit their exposure, that ensure they have a real childhood away from cameras and social media. We need to stop treating child stardom like something to aspire to and start treating it like the danger that it is. Kim Kardashian knows better. She's seen how the industry works. She's experienced the dark side of fame firsthand. But instead of protecting her daughter and her children, she's pushing them deeper into it. Why? Because North is content. North is a brand extension. North keeps the Kardashian machine running, and that's the coldest, most brutal truth of all. When it comes down to it, Kim chose her empire over her child's innocence, and we're all watching it happen, sharing the photos, liking the posts, contributing to the destruction of a little girl's childhood because we're too entertained to look away. This is not just about Northwest. This is about every kid who's been sacrificed at the altar of fame. This is about every childhood that's been stolen for our entertainment. We need to wake the fuck up and see what we're allowing to happen. We need to demand better. We need to protect these goddamn kids because clearly their own parents won't. The cycle has to stop somewhere. Why not here? Why not now? Why not with a 13-year-old girl who deserves to be a kid, not a commodity? North, if you're watching this video, I don't know you, and you don't know me. I'm just some stranger out here in the world, but I've got women in my life. I've got sisters, and maybe someday I'll have a daughter of my own. And that's why I'm talking to you. Not as some fan or some critic, but as a man who sees a young girl growing up in a world that's way too fucking loud and way too fake. Listen to me, kid. I know you're surrounded by all these people telling you how cool you are, how mature, how different you are. And listen, you are amazing, okay? You are an extraordinary human being. There's no doubt about that. They're giving you access to stuff. They're letting you hang out with them. They're making you feel like you're one of them. But I need you to understand something deep in your bones, and this might sting. They don't actually care about you, sweetie. Not really. They care about what you represent. They care about your last name. They care about the clout they get from being near you. You are a trophy to them, a stepping stone. The second you stop being useful, the second you stop being Northwest, they'll drop you and move on to the next shiny thing. You're 13. Your brain isn't even done developing or cooking or baking yet. The part that understands consequences, the part that sees through BS, it's still under construction. And these adults, they know that. They're taking advantage of it. They're letting you think you're the one in control, letting you believe you're making these choices when really they're just grooming you to be what they need you to be. It's the oldest trick in the book, and it works on kids because kids are desperate to belong, to be seen as older than they are. You know, I know you probably think your mom gets it, that she's guiding you, but look at her world. It's built on image, it's built on perception, it's built on how many people are looking at any given moment. And I don't say this to attack your mother, okay? That's not real life. Real life is messy. It's quiet sometimes. It's about having friends who knew you back when you were awkward and didn't have all the answers. It's about making mistakes and learning from them without a million people online judging you for it. The world she's showing you is a funhouse mirror version of reality. And if you stare at it too long, you're gonna forget what your own face even looks like. You have a power right now that you don't even realize. The power to say no. The power to walk away. The power to not be manipulated. The power to be a kid. And you're probably watching this video like, I'm not a kid. Stop calling me that. Sweetie, you're 13. You're a kid. You are a minor. Okay, I don't say that to belittle you or shame you, but that's just the reality of it. Okay? You have the power to be cringy and awkward and to have interests that aren't cool, to not know who you are yet, because that's the whole fucking point of being a teenager. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're supposed to be figuring it out away from the cameras, away from the leeches, away from the parasites, away from the pressure to be a brand before you're even a person. Your dad, for all his faults, he saw this. He tried to build a wall around you to keep this exact thing from happening. He was trying to preserve something that is more precious than all the money and fame in this world. Your childhood. It's the one thing you can never get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. And these people are stealing it from you, piece by piece, and calling it self-expression. So here's what I need you to do. From one human being to another. Find one person, just one, an adult who doesn't want anything from you, who isn't impressed by your life, who will tell you when you're being an idiot, who will ask you how your day was and actually listen to the answer. Not a yes man, not an assistant, a real person. And you talk to them. You test everything you're hearing against what they say. You use them as your compass. And you need to know, if it all goes to shit, if you wake up one day and realize you're in way over your head and you can't find your way out, it's never too late. It's never too late to choose yourself, to walk away from the noise and find your own quiet. To be north. That's the person worth knowing. That's the person worth becoming. The rest is just noise. Do not let the noise drown you out. You're stronger than it is. Even when you don't feel like you are, I promise you that you are.
Yeah, so what do you all think about that? But also the father have a role to play, because we see the type of lady the father does have in his life. Do we see the woman he with now and where she does be promoting? Sometimes she's look like she's naked in the streets. And the mother then grow up that type of life, and all she sisters, she niece. So all of them pushing that type of life style early to make money. But it's a wrong thing. We see it happen to lots of child celebrities, and we all know the outcome to it. True, the father say he don't want his daughter in that, but also he's not accepting certain example. And the mother, we all know where she came from, so she just don't care. She's all about being out there and making money. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have a blessed day.